Retirement investing. I want to show you the importance of investing in something towards your retirement. You have got to invest in something to be able to retire. I hope this video helps explain and show the importance of that. I have simply Googled, I typed in compound interest calculator here. Anybody can Google this and bring this up. I highly encourage you to do this. You can play with these numbers as well and see how fast money can grow when invested. For the example here, I am going to use the numbers from an IRA account. Most of us have all heard of an IRA. It's an individual retirement account. There's a couple different types, but I'm not going to get into that today. I simply just want to show you the importance of investing and how fast investing can grow your money and how simple it can be. This example, like I said, is going to be an IRA, which has, in the year 2020, had a $6,000 maximum that you could contribute to an IRA. So we're going to use those numbers. In this example, we're going to consider a new nurse who's 25 and has not started investing yet. So this nurse here has $0 as an initial deposit because he or she has not invested yet. We're going to assume this is hypothetical now, a 9% interest rate return year annually. And the reason I chose that because the S&P 500 over the history of the S&P 500 has returned annually 9.8%. Now that doesn't mean each year it returns 9.8%, but over the average of its history it has returned 9.8%. And the S&P 500 is kind of known as the benchmark or golden standard of investing. So we're going to, instead of doing 9.8, we're going to do just 9%. And our nurse, who is 25, wants to retire at 60. So it's going to be 35 years. Our investment is going to compound yearly. It'll be 9% compounded yearly. And we're going to contribute $500 a month. The reason is because the IRA maximum is $6,000 a year. You divide that by 12, that's $500 a month. So just to recap here, this new nurse has $0 invested. She's going to get a 9% return each year for 35 years. And she's going to put in $500 each month for the next 35 years. I'm going to hit calculate. All right, so here are the numbers. Over the 35 years, this nurse contributed $210,000 to the account. And due to the 9% annual rate of return, this $210,000 grew to over $1.3 million. That's pretty impressive there. And the growth here is all due to the 9% annual rate of return. So I want to show you a few things as well. Let's say the nurse let's say the nurse decided, oh, I'm only 25. I will start contributing to my retirement when I am 30. So that means instead of investing for 35 years, they are only going to invest for 30. So again, look and see same numbers. No investment prior to starting, still a 9% rate of return, and we're still doing a $500 monthly deposit. We're going to recalculate this. We only contributed $180,000, but our $1.3 million retirement nest egg has now decreased to $851,000. And that's all from waiting 5 years to start investing. So let's do it in reverse of that. Instead of investing for 35 years, meaning from 25 to 60, maybe the nurse is going to continue contributing to the age of 65. from 25 to 65. So they'll contribute for 40 years. Again, same numbers. 0 initial deposit, 9% annual rate of return for 40 years with a $500 monthly deposit. Let's recalculate this. Now, this nurse contributed $240,000 over the 40 years, and it grew to $2.1 million. Again, all due to the 9% annual rate of return. So I got one more example here. A lot of people argue, well, can't you lose money in the stock market? And the answer is yes. Over the short term, you can definitely, the value of your account can go down. However, over the long term, the stock market has always gone up, and money has been able to grow over the long term, especially over 40 years. This last example here, we are going to take into consideration that this new nurse was too scared of investing for retirement, and they thought they would just put money into a savings account because it is a sure thing. They will not lose any money in a savings account. So again, the nurse is 25 years old, $0 as an initial deposit. A savings account nowadays returns 0.1% or less. I'm going to actually be a little nicer and say that the savings account is going to return 1.5%. I will even say for the longer period, for the 40 years annually, and we're going to contribute again the same $500 monthly. We'll calculate that. The nurse contributes $240,000, and over 40 years it grows to $327,000. So it's not very much. Over that 40 years, your investment only grew by $87,000. When it comes to retirement, unfortunately, $327,000 will not last near as long as the $2.1 million that was invested for the same amount of time as this, but was invested into the S&P 500 index fund. So I hope this helps you understand the importance of investing. I hope this gets some people interested in opening a retirement account or either back on track with investing into theirs. Time is one of the most important factors when it comes to building wealth through investing. The more time your money is invested, the more it grows. So I hope this helps, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.